ここがこうつながって、これがこっちで。
Rinne's in a fierce struggle with the massage chair as she constantly refers back to the blueprints. When we used it yesterday, she had to forcibly shut it down. And that killed part of the wiring.
このパーツには予備がないんだったっけ？
What is it? I'll go look for some.
明日でいいよ。もう夜も遅いから。外はすっごく冷えるよ。
Rinne answers without looking me in the eye. Without any knowledge of machinery, all I can do to help Rinne is watch her back.
せつな、設計図の8番と12番持ってきて。
And odd jobs, I guess. Here's number 12. I haven't seen number 8. Don't you have it?
あれ、おかしいな。そんなはず。もういらないと思ったからトイレの紙にしちゃったんだった。
Don't wipe your ass with those valuable blueprints.
だって貴重なちり紙を無駄にするなっておじいちゃんに怒られたんだもん。
That old man. Is wiping his ass more important than saving the world?
だいたい覚えてるからなんとかなるかな。
Sort of. Are you sure you'll be fine?
大丈夫大丈夫。私に任せて。
I'm more than a bit worried, to be honest.
じゃあ作り直して。再生機持ってきてあるから。
Rinne points at the desk, looking sullen. But sitting at the desk is... Oh, it's just a laptop. When I turn on the power, the manufacturer's logo displays on the screen. Then finally the desktop. Even I can just about understand this. Open the folder. The file for number 8 is... Oh, here it is!
使い方は... もう再生してる!
So, where's the printer?
プリント?
She doesn't have one?
はい、紙と鉛筆。それと、鉛筆を削るのはこのナイフ。
That's rather low-tech. I take the scrap of paper from Rinne and start copying the blueprint. There aren't any sketching tools around, of course. So I use a piece of wood for the straight lines and draw the rest for freehand.
潰れてて読めないとこは無視していいよ。
Actually, you can just zoom in on it. I press the plus button on the screen.
すごい！読めるようになった！
I'm surprised you've been able to get as far as you have done.
褒めてるの？それともけなしてるの？
A little bit of both. Both. By the way, you can pinch your fingers together and the trackpad to zoom in and out.
ほんとだ！私にもやらせてやらせて！
Rinne sits herself down on my knees, her eyes gleaming. She's such a big kid. This is how you view all the windows. It's useful for when you want to open lots of files at once.
へえ、他には？
This is what you do when you're watching porn and your family suddenly comes home.
エロ動画？
How should I see this? They're moving pictures. The ones with the naked ladies.
そんなの見ないよ。
You can download as many of them as you want if you connect to the internet. I doubt the internet is still around though. This laptop comes with a webcam. Want to film something, Rinne?
エロ動画を？
No! What? Why? No, just a regular movie. I tap a few keys and load up the webcam application.
私の顔だ！せつなも映ってるよ。
Everything surprises her. Look, the mic's right here. See something.
急に言われても困るよ。
Just give a self-introduction, okay?
リンネ・小原、13歳。
That alone was enough to make her seize up. There's nothing for it. Let's try the interview method. Who was your first love?
せつなかな？
Your big brother, huh? Well, that happens a lot. And your measurements?
知らないよ。
Are you nervous?
だって
How about saying, "What's that poking me in the back?"
ねえ、なんだかエッチなやつじゃないこれ。
How did you know?
もう普通のって言ったのに。
Sorry, I got carried away.
それでさっきから背中に当たってるのは？
Just a plank of wood.
まあ
Why? What did you think it was?
もう終わり終わり。
Oh, she's close to webcam application.
怒るよせつな。私怒ったら怖いんだからね。
Ooh, what happens?
ほっぺたすっごく膨らむよ。
Wow, that sounds scary. Maybe I went too far.
あ、そうだ。拡大できるんだったら。
Rinne looks back towards the screen. Displayed on it is the blueprint from before.
ね、この隅っこの注釈っぽいところ読める？
I tried zooming in on the spot Rinne's pointing to. English, huh? There's too many complicated words, I'm afraid. Can you?
というか、英語って何？
English. I see. So English is a dead language on the island.
I can't imagine the English language dying out unless we're talking some kind of post-apocalyptic future.
So does this mean that these blueprints weren't handed down by the people on the island?
せつなさん、英語は大丈夫ですか？
Don't worry, I'm fluent.
本当ですか？
No.
Or did they write them in English thinking that Japanese would become obsolete? If I do known about this, I do have studied harder. You're a fucking idiot.
もう、どうせ私バカだもん。
Same here. No, it's not you. It really isn't. I bet your head and get back to work on the blueprints. After copying for some time, I suddenly feel the diagram resembles an assembly manual more than a blueprint. For example, the part depicted here is from a microwave, and this one is a radio antenna. But there are lots of other random parts as well.
ターディオントランスポーターの予備ってあったっけ？
The fuck is a Guardian transporter? And she seems to have an idea of what to do with those.
よかった、取っておいて。
It's like the blueprint was designed for people with no specialist knowledge, like us. That's maybe. Is this the battery we're looking for? There's an unfamiliar square part in the center of the blueprint, where all the wires converge. Size-wise, it's about 10 centimeters long.
そう、SAM505 型。今は古い発電機をつなげてるんだけど、電力不足でうまく起動しないの。SAM505 型はレア中のレアでね。私もまだ見たことがないんだ。
Will you ever find one?
絶対見つかるよ。諦めなければね。
And she doesn't plan to do that, of course. Even if it takes years, decades. You might even be an old granny when it's finished.
じゃあ、せつなはおじいちゃんだね。
For real? Well, yeah, even then.
本当に？最後まで付き合ってくれる？
Yeah, of course. I don't care how long it takes. I'll wait as long as I have to. Because that's the reason I'm here. I'll stick with you till the better end, until this weird-ass machine is finished.
へんてこじゃないよ。超時空ロボ、アイランダーだよ。
Right, iLander. Ooh, want to bet on that? I'll bet everything I have.
じゃあ私はこの貝をかけるよ。
I don't want that. So that robot makes her happier than the show does, huh? I don't get your taste at all.
第3話、宇宙怪獣マキマキ襲来。
Okay? Don't bring enemies into the picture. Get the robot finished first.
了解。リンネ隊員、任務に戻ります。
Jeez. What will I do if she's still like this when she's an old lady?
パソコンって面白いんだね。データ再生するだけだと思ってた。
It's a useful piece of technology. You'd be able to do anything if you had the software. We're on our way back home. The two of us are just casually engaging in random conversation.
私もセツナみたいに使いこなせるようになれるかな？
Okay, I'll teach you. It's convenient, but it has some harmful aspects as well.
弊害？
Yeah, like not being able to write kanji anymore.
でもセツナって字を書くの上手だよね。見かけによらず。
I do? Is that a compliment or an insult?
両方だよ。
Your handwriting's pretty messy by comparison.
読めればいいんだもん。
For some reason, I forget about the passage of time when I'm talking about silly things with her. It almost feels like we've been doing this for a long, long time.
どうして急に頭を撫でるの？
No reason. Just thought it was just the right height to rest my hand. I'm probably just imagining things. I only met her 3 days ago, after all. In other words... Don't moo at me! The reason I'm so familiar with her... Maybe it's just that there's nobody else who will let me do this to them. She's all alone in the world. That must be sort of lonely.
ヒリヒリするよ。
Sorry, I was scrubbing your head a little too much.
パンパンも禁止。そんなにしたら髪の毛なくなっちゃうよ。
If you keep that hat on all the time, you really will become bald.
これはダメ。
Rinne has both hands clamped over her hat. Don't tell me you're already...
違うもん。これは私のアイデンティティなんだもん。
She means identity. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that. Well, it's true, that's the way you do wear a hat.
もう一人いるよ。
Rinne's eyes sparkle like she's indulging me in a secret.
リンネもね、かぶってたんだって。
Huh?
リンネはいつも帽子をかぶってたんだって。だから私も真似してるんだ。
Oh, she means that Rinne from the children's tale. That doesn't make it your identity, then does it?
あれ？
She tilts her head in confusion. She's letting her stupidity show as she practically adjusts a hat that was about to fall off her head.
じゃあ私のアイデンティティは？
She's asking me? Well, you did be more famous than Rinne if you saved the world. When that happens, you'll take the spot of best girl. I don't know if that position really exists, though.
そっか。そうだね。
Those are Rinne's towering, lofty ideals. But she'll definitely surpass them. She doesn't know when to give up. Though, I don't know when she'll make it.
リンネが？
What's wrong?
ね、セツナはリンネに会いに来たんだよね。時を超えて。
Maybe if the tape was talking about the children's tale.
じゃあどっちから来たのかな？
Huh?
過去から？それとも未来から？
That's right. There are two possibilities with time travel. Why didn't that jump out to me? The reason is obvious. From the future, normally. Traveling from the past to the future is a matter of course, and a weak basis for a story. Speaking of time travel, it's standard for the direction to be backwards.
でもそれは変だよ。
How?
だって未来から過去には行けないよ。
Those innocent words make my heart ache. I wouldn't mind hearing that from anyone else. I just didn't want to hear it from Rinne. Well, it might be possible. It's just a made-up story, anyway.
作り話なんかじゃないよ。
Rinne mutters under her breath. Does she really believe it to be true? That Rinne existed, and so did Setsuna? That the two of them were sworn to eternal love? And besides, it's her identity. It's not that impossible to go back in time. In that case, I'll have to give her a serious answer. Did you know that the flow of time changes with the speed of an object's movement?
うん。
To put it simply, the faster an object moves, the slower time will flow for that object.
うん。
For example, if a spaceship travels at half the speed of light.
あ、それなら知ってるよ。あ、高速宇宙戦艦でしょ。
Sure, whatever.
もう
I feel like this is going to take a while. Time is the subway space battleship would go at half the normal rate. So even after 2 years of war in outer space, the crew who were initially 20 years old would only be 21.
本当に
Yeah, really. With a spaceship traveling twice the speed of light.
それも知ってるよ。超高速宇宙戦艦でしょ。
The formerly 20-year-old crew members would turn 18 after 2 years of war.
あれ、それは変だよ。じゃあ乗組員はいつ戦ったの？
That is odd, isn't it?
でしょ？
Let's see. The answer is now.
でも戦いはもう終わってて、宇宙は平和になってるんだよね。
We don't know if they're at peace, but you might be right.
それは矛盾だよ。まだ戦ってないのに戦いの結末が決まってるのはおかしいよ。つまり高速を越えて移動するのは最初から無理ってこと？
Is that so? If the conclusion is contradiction, the hypothesis must be flawed. The hypothesis is, in this case, being faster than light space battleships exist. But if I assert that, it would make time travel into the past impossible.
あ、宇宙戦艦の時間が巻き戻っちゃうから矛盾が起きるんだよ。宇宙全体が巻き戻っちゃえばいいんじゃないかな。
What do you mean?
すっごく大きな宇宙戦艦でね、戦艦の中にこの宇宙があるの。戦艦が移動すると宇宙が全部巻き戻っちゃうの。そうすると乗組員はこれから戦うんだし、宇宙はこれから平和になる。ほら、バッチリ。
I just remembered. A chronoquake.
時空神？
A chronoquake occurs in the universe, and when that happens, its time reverses. In other words, the universe itself becomes a sort of time machine.
でもみんな一緒に巻き戻るんだったら意味ないんじゃ。あ、
That's right. We don't need a time machine to reverse time.
時空神に耐えるだけでいいんだ。周りの世界は巻き戻るけど、自分はそのまま過去の世界に行ったのと同じだよ。つまり時空神に逆らってその場にとどまって過去の世界が追いついてくるのを待つって感じかな。これなら時間の流れを変えるわけじゃないから矛盾も起きないよ。
A bright smile appears on Rinne's face, and she links arms with me.
やっぱりすごいよ、セツナは。過去への生き方を知ってるなんて。
No, I'm not amazing or anything. Everything I said was explained to me by someone else. Someone else? That's right. I had this same conversation with someone before. Is my memory coming back? Then when was it? Who was it with? And why? Why did my past self have a conversation about a time machine of all things?
いいんだよ。無理して思い出さなくても。
I've heard those words before too. Above those white clouds, on that white beach.
多分セツナにはあったんだよ。忘れちゃいたいくらい辛いことが、思い出したくないくらい悲しいことが。
But still, I had to remember, or else they'll make the same mis-
大丈夫。
Why? Why are you so sure?
だって私知ってるもん。セツナが頑張ってるってこと。
I'm the best. Me?
お仕事にも行ってるし、ご飯も作ってくれるし、探し物も手伝ってくれるし、それからとにかく今頑張ってるんだから、セツナはそれでいいの。
That's some forced logic. But then again, that's who she is.
それにもし思い出しちゃったら
What is she trying to say? But in the end, Rinné just looks down at the ground and cuts her words short. What? Then cuts her words short. Follow your gaze to a slightly scruffy young girl. Oh, sitting in the shadow of a building. At her feet, there's a sketchbook with something resembling a price list written on it.
行こうせつな
Rinné hangs her head and forcefully pulls me by the arm. Okay. Our exchange just now felt a little empty. It's genuinely fun when we're stuck in our fantasies. But when faced with reality, the mere thought of it floods my head with problems I have no hope of fixing. Starvation. It's a hopeless world where you must sell your body to survive. It's that girl. Yep. Those glinting eyes in the darkness belong to someone I know. Karin Kors.
知り合い
Noticing the sound of our voices, Karin looks up. But she immediately looks away once more. Oh, it's nothing. She just looks like someone I know. That's right. I have no business with her anymore. She doesn't wish to have any business with me either. Let's go. As I pass by, I steal a glance at the scrawl on her sketchbook. One go, 50 million. Two goes, 80 million. Half price for Setsuna, Jesus. Wait! He does after all! You! What will I do if they spread weird rumors about me in the neighborhood? Karin folds away her sketchbook, stands up, and holds out her hand. She wants hush money? Wait a second, I only have, exactly 25 million on me right now.
せつな
Whoa, wait, this isn't what it looks like.
じゃあどういうことちゃんと説明して
That's...
345よし毎度
Hey, don't snatch the money for yourself.
毎度ってどういうことこういうこといつもしてるの
Oh, for the love of... Why did I get myself into these situations?
せつなのバカ不潔最低
はあ
Karin glares right at Rinné. Crap.
今私の客をバカにしたか
I'm not a client. Not a client.
せつなに悪いこと教えたのはあなた
She didn't teach me. She didn't.
せつなも黙ってて
そりゃ私はこういう仕事してるからバカにされんのは慣れてるけど大切な客をバカにされて黙っちゃおけねえな
Oh, so caring. What's with that professionalism streak of yours, Karin?
せつなだって頑張ってお仕事してるの今日だって手が真っ赤になるまで頑張ってきたんだからその大切なお金を無駄なことに使うなんて黙って見過ごせないよ
That's the problem with you, Rinné?
無駄じゃねえよな刹那
無駄遣いだよねせつな
So I had to step in this time, huh? Actually, I wasn't even...
じゃああんたがこいつを満足させてやれるっての
Oh, my
無理だ
lord!
できるの
Knock it off, you two!
私がせつなを幸せにするんだもん絶対幸せにするんだもん
はあ幸せ
そう幸せにするのせつなだけじゃないよ世界中のみんなをね
Karin blinks a few times, then heaves a huge sigh.
くだらね
本当だよ本当に世界を救っちゃうんだから
えそうかそうかでどうやってこんな世界を救うってんだ
それは秘密
あのな
But then... The scene I saw earlier today suddenly flashes from my mind. Sara tried to pursue Karin, but Sara's earnest wishes didn't get through to her. The more earnest their wishes are, the more they can be used to hurt each other. That's why, to prevent that, someone has to come between them to protect them both. Now there, you two. Guards will come if you cause a ruckus here.
でも
Rinné makes no attempt to pursue the matter. I bring my fist close to hers and whisper, Sara, can you leave us alone for a moment? Rinné's lost for words. Her disbelief is written on her face. Jeez, I can't stand that look of hers. It clears things up if I just explain the situation. But she's one person I can't get involved in this. Please.
じゃあ、うちで待ってる。
Rinné staggers, taking a step back. Sorry, Rinné, but I just want you to think about saving the world. In exchange, I'll take responsibility and protect your wish to the end. It might take a while. You can go ahead and sleep first. The diminishing side of her back makes her appear even smaller than usual. But as Rinné were there, just as she turns the corner...
刹那のバカ
I shudder to think what will come next.
じゃ、邪魔者もいなくなったこったし、早速始めようぜ。
Why are you messing with my clothes?
お、寒いのか？ちょっと待ってるよ、毛布敷いてやるから。
Well, gee, thanks. Not that! You were waiting for me, right? As I sit down in an empty spot nearby, Karin sits herself right next to me, pressing her body against mine. Jeez. Why do I have to play the bad guy for a girl like her?
けどお金ももらっちまったし、とりあえずやることやってからにしようぜ。
I'll give you a smack at the end while I'm at it.
いいけど、追加料金1億な。
No, that was just a joke. Do you actually have that option available?
こんな世の中だ。いろいろ手広くやんねえとな。
Don't talk like you're some hot-shot executive. You're not making the other girls do the same, are you?
あたしが元締めみたいに言うんじゃねえよ。あいつらが勝手にあたしの真似してるだけだ。ま、希望するやつにノウハウくらいは教えてるけどな。当然、危ねえことはしねえように言ってるよ。
At the end of the day, you're training them up, aren't you?
そこ行くとピーチなんかは特別だな。うちに転がり込んできた時からプロ顔負けのテクを持っててさ。
I want to go home.
どういう家で育てられたのか、なんとなく想像ついちまうよな。と、悪いな、新規臭い話して。今は全部忘れて楽しんでってくれよ。
Now why do you keep steering the conversation in that direction? Just get to the point. Why is she floundering?
別に用なんてねえよ。普通に仕事してただけだ。
Why is she looking away? That can't be right. It said half price for Setsuna on your sign just now, didn't it?
常連は大事にしねえとな。
I'm not a regular.
まあまあ、おとなしくサービスされとけって。
Hey! Karin pushes me down to the ground and straddles me. I know it. Something's off. She's acting so pushy in spite of the way we parted earlier.
あたしはこんなだからさ、他にやり方知らねえんだよ。
What are you talking about?
あいつらとは喧嘩とかしねえしさ。つうか、喧嘩なんかしてる余裕もねえしな。
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
客と揉めた時はこうやってサービスすりゃだいたい丸く収まるんだ。
Don't tell me you're...
なんだよ。今度は何が不満なんだよ。
You're trying to make up with me.
ちげえよ。仕事だっつってんだろ。まあ確かにありゃ私が悪かったし、つうか一番悪いのはサラだし、あんたには何の関係もねえし。
She's way too tongue-tied. But I kind of understand what she's trying to say. And besides, it's not the first time she's been this awkward. In that case, you have no further business with me. I get up from the floor.
ってうわっ
Karin ends up sitting on my knees, and the two of us face each other.
怒ってねえのか。
I wasn't mad at you to begin with.
欲求不満でもねえか。
Well, I am fine for the moment.
よかった。
Karin breathes a sigh of relief. Jeez, she should have been straight with me from the start. But words can sometimes be like daggers. She must have realized that. To have her actions speak for her first instead.
たまったらいつでも言ってくれていいからな。
Oh my God. It might just be an issue of personality, though. Leaving that aside, I've got a favor to ask you. Is that okay?
何でもいいぞ。2500万円分までならな。
Forget about that for now. I'm asking for Sara. Since Karin's body tenses up the moment I utter her name. She might seem like an angel, but she's no god. She's mortal like the rest of us. There are things she can't see, looking down from above the clouds. Just as we can't see the sky from below.
何が言いてんだよ。
I'm not telling you to make up with her, but I think you should get to know each other a little more. Even people living under the same roof have disagreements. And each you people are sure to have things you can't compromise on. But as long as they're willing to try and understand the other person, they'll learn to trust each other eventually.
どうしてあんなやつと。
Why? That's good enough for now. That's the first step to understanding. I was afraid to take this first step that day. Because I want to know about Sara too. I don't know whether my encounter with Sara was a coincidence. But now that we met, I can't keep running away from her. I can't repeat the same mistake I made on that day.
答えになってねえよ。
You're right, it isn't. She was speaking me why I told her to get to know Sara. And the one she wants to know more about is me.
要するにあんたはさ、
Karin's piercing gaze soars right through me.
好きなんだろ、サラのことが。
Man, she knows me too well. That's right. I love Sara.
だったらやっぱりあんたは私の手。
But I love you just as much.
は？
I can't do what Rinne does and boast about liking the world for what it is. I am an outsider after all. The place where I truly belong is probably someplace else. But it should be fun for me to at least like the people I've met here, right? I love you both. I want to know more. I might not like what I learn. I might even regret ever finding out. But I'm sick of regretting my ignorance. It's easy to draw conclusions about someone without even trying to get to know them. Pushing your ideals onto others rids you of your discontent, and deciding someone's your enemy means you don't get hurt when you come to dislike them. But there's no going back after that. That's what I learned.
そりゃ私だって知りてえよ。けど隠してんのはあいつらだ。
Hiding what? She looks down and bites her lip. Tell me if you know something, Karin.
どうしてあんたなんかに。
I told you. I want to know. Because I love you.
うわあもう好きだとか簡単に口走ってんじゃねえよ。
I'm just saying the truth, though.
ったくわかったよ。話してやるよ。
Oh?
けど勘違いすんじゃねえぞ。私は好きでもなんでもねえからな。サラのこともあんたのことだって。サラは敵だし、あんたがサラの味方するってんならあんたも敵だ。
That's fine. I don't think it's that easy for people to understand each other. You do have to put yourself out there and be prepared to get hurt, after all. You have to lower your defenses first.
5年前このアイランドを出てった連中がいたのは知ってっか。
Yeah, the exploration team. 23 explorers who departed on a journey in search of the Holy Land. A compromise between the revolutionaries who wished for liberation from the island. But not one of them returned.
その頃私はアバロンが使ってたアジトを見つけてそこで暮らしてた。ほらあの倉庫だよ。今よりはずっとマシな生活だったよ。アジトに多少の蓄えは残ってたし、姉貴が毎日食料を持ってきてくれたからな。まあその分他の場所の子たちは飢えてたんだろうが。ってそんなことは今はどうでもよかったな。
Karin's expression turns grim. She looks around us, almost like she's just said something she could really get in trouble for.
遠征隊が出てってから1ヶ月くらい経った頃のことだ。 姉貴が一人の男を連れてきた。教会の衛兵に追われてたんだとよ。全身ひでえ大怪我でさ、子供の私にももう助からねえって分かった。
Was he an ex-Avalon?
さあな。その男は口が聞けるような状態じゃなかったし、札も持ってなかった。だけどそいつは多分23人の遠征隊の一人だ。
Huh?
そいつはさ、上ごとで言ってたんだ。海を見たって。
The ocean?
アイランドに伝わるおとぎ話に出てくる言葉だ。外の世界は半分以上水で覆われていて、そこを海って呼ぶんだそうだ。
There's an ocean across the horizon?
もちろん海なんて誰も見たことはねえし、本当にあるのかどうかもわからねえ。そいつが本当に海を見てきたのかどうかもわかんねえ。けどもし本当だったら、
Go on.
聖地アバロンは海の向こうにあるって言われてる。
So a man left the island in search of the Holy Land and returned having seen the ocean. But why did he come back on his own? Why was he gravely injured? And why was the church after him?
教会は聖地の存在を隠そうとしてる。
What for?
奴らは札でこのアイランドを支配してる。聖地が見つかっちまえば、誰もが食料に困らなくなる時代がやってくれば、奴らは支配力を失う。
So they tried to silence the ones that returned? There's my bad habit again. I only take in the parts I want to hear, then I let my imagination fill in the rest, just like a kid would. I said I wanted to know more because I liked them, but the truth is, I am scared of finding out what they really think. If this happens over and over, I'll just keep making the same mistakes. What happened to him after that?
消えちまったよ。数日後に忽然とな。あちこち探し回ったけど、結局見つからずじまいだ。
Maybe he's still hiding somewhere. Maybe the church found him and took him away. Or maybe...
ひでえ怪我だったからな。どの道長くは持たなかっただろうな。
What kind of a guy was he?
顔はよく覚えてねえな。怪我がひどくてまともに見れたもんじゃなかったことくらいしか。そうだな、年は20歳くらいだったかな。ちょうどあんたと同じくらいの背格好だ。
He was 25 years ago, that is.
それからこんなことも口走ってたな。
Okay, so no. Okay, not what I thought. Mm-hmm.
リンネ。
Or... not?
どうした？
Oh, it's nothing. No way. Could he have been... No, not yet. I don't have enough information. There's still too many things I need to know. I've got it. Tomorrow I'll ask someone from the church once I get the chance.
やめとけ。連中がボロを出すわけねえよ。
Nothing's going to change if you give up before even trying anyways.
下手すりゃあんたもあの男みてえな目に遭わされるぞ。
What? Are you worried about me?
ちげえよ。あんたの口から私たちのことまでバレんのが心配なだけだ。
Seriously, she should be more honest about how she feels. Didn't she tell me about herself because she trusts me? She told me about the man precisely because she expects something from me, right? So meet those expectations. It's okay. Things probably won't go badly.
多分とかいうやつ信じらんねえよ。
Definitely then.
じゃあとかいうやつも信じらんねえ。
She's right. Well, I have trouble believing in things too. While I may not be able to trust the church, I feel like I can't believe Sara on this one.
最初から諦めてたら何も変わらないか。 仕方ねえな。私は別の方向から教会に探りを入れてみるよ。
That's the ever-resourceful Karin for you. She'll do whatever she can.
だから一人で先走りすぎんじゃねえぞ。
Then come and save me if the enemy takes me prisoner, Karin Red.
レッド？なんだよそりゃ。
Reds are passionate characters who never shy away in the face of adversity. They never abandon their friends.
はあ？
That sounds cool, right? We agreed to meet in the same place tomorrow and make my way back home. Resounding in the back of my mind are her parting words.
この世界には秘密がある。
She said that with a mysterious look on her face.
そして秘密を解き明かせば革命が起こる。姉貴がよく言ってた言葉だ。絶対暴いてやる。教会の連中が握ってるこの世界の秘密を。
If that's true, then what is the church planning? Or is it simply Karen's obsession, given how much she wants the church to be the villain? Whichever the case, the key to unlocking the secret of this world lies with the explorer who came back. If my guess is correct, he was Rinne's older brother who's gone missing. That's right, Setsuna. I stop in my tracks and look up at the oppressive sky. Setsuna went missing 5 years ago. If I'm not careful, I might get Rinne involved in my digging. No, I won't let it happen. Not this time. Not again. I slip under the blanket that's been laid out on the floor and take a deep sigh. Today... Oh, what the... Sorry, technical issues. Today has been extremely tiring somehow. No, not just today. Every day since I arrived. There's no such thing as normal life in this world. In fact, there's no such thing in any place or time. As much as you think every day repeats itself, something always changes from day to day. It's just that I didn't notice small changes all the time ago. So this is proof of my growth? Oh, I doubt it. Hello, Rinne. What are you doing in my blanket? Did you think you wouldn't be? The same actions, the same conversations as the day before. That's where things differ.
邪魔？
Hearing kind of Rinne's voice, seeking my response. It's clear she has something to talk to me about. That's right. She's terrible at hiding her true intentions.
邪魔だったら戻るけど。
Rinne's crappy at hiding her feelings. Shades lies and is a goddamn awful actress. The reason is a dim-witted guy like me has been able to detect these many changes every day is because I've been with her all this time. Don't worry about that. What did you want to talk about?
せつな、好きな人がいるって言った。
Huh?
あれは嘘だったの？
Oh, she's talking about that thing with Karin earlier. She said something about wasting money back there, but that wasn't all. But I can't help but think she was blaming me for something different. That's right. I love Sara, but I love you just as much. Love should only be reserved for that special someone. It's not meant to be a word you say lightly.
答えて。私、怒ってるんだよ。
Let her have someone I love or not, huh? Who knows? Not even I am all that sure. It should have been easy to dodge that question, but she's seen right through me. That's the feeling I got from her. You know, Rinne, I used to think it was perfectly natural to give all you have for someone once you've fallen in love with them. It's not for my sake. I don't care about my own happiness, or whether or not I'll be forgiven. It would just be natural punishment for the crime I've committed. But I might have been wrong. I might have just been trying to become someone different all this time. I don't want to carry on living. Not as a man who sacrificed someone else to extend his own life. I don't want my life to end. Not with the way I am now. That's how I really feel right now. You're asking me if I love that girl? Yes, I do. I love her so much that I'm willing to turn the world against me. Rinné said it before, that my feelings for her were the most important thing. But that alone is not enough. That alone means nothing. She took me in, loved me, and believed me. Of course I do fall in love with her. This time, I want to be able to love myself. I might not have the right to say to that. Though if people do get reincarnated, it wouldn't be so that you do continue to be punished. It's so that you might have a chance to start over. She gave me a reason to start again. She could see right through me. Maybe she knew how much I hated myself.
難しいね。
Yeah, not even I know what I'm talking about anymore. I let all my insecurities slip out one after the other. I wonder what she liked about me. Someday I'll be able to see her again. And I suppose she'll tell me the truth then.
私に聞かれてもわかんないよ。
Well, that's true.
でも大丈夫。いつか好きになるよ。 誰かとずっと一緒にいるとね、だんだんその人のことを好きになっていくんだよ。だったらずっと一緒にいる自分のことはいつか絶対好きになるよ。
Oh, now I get it. Yeah, that'd be nice.
絶対だよ。
You'll come to love someone when you spend all your time together, huh? If that girl fell in love with me for the same reason, then... Thanks, Rinné. I feel like that's taken the weight off a level. I wonder if a day will come and I'll grow to love myself. I feel like only she would be able to love someone without reason.
だからね、やけになったらダメだよ。もっと自分を大切にしないと。
Wait, I'm not getting myself down or anything. That reminds me, she still got the wrong idea about Karin. Just to be clear, Rinné, I didn't do anything to that girl.
でもさっきの子、知り合いっぽかったし。
No, she's just an acquaintance from work. I'm not lying. Really?
そっか、皿洗いの仕事だと残飯いっぱい出るもんね。
Looks like she believes me.
じゃあ、
Or maybe she
エッチ
gave
な
up
こと
about
は？
asking. I didn't do it, I swear.
本当に？
Why do I feel like a bad guy being suspected of cheating? Well, I did kiss her. Aye! Why did you pinch my nose for?
マイナス1000万刹那ポイント。
Setsuna points?
ゼロ刹那ポイントになったらアイランジャーから除名されるよ。
And how many points do I have left?
マイナス1000万刹那ポイント。
Damn it! So I started from zero?
一人でも平気だよ、リンネピンク。
She's angry. I don't really get it, but she's super angry. That's weird. I heard that kissing was okay in the island. Well, I call it a kiss, but in either case, it wasn't just me who initiated it.
どっちも？
Uh,
マイナス5000万刹那ポイント。
they're dropping exponentially! How do I collect points?
たまらないよ。
Seriously?
マイナス1億刹那ポイントになったら寝返って敵の幹部として再登場するよ。
Oh no! I don't like the sound of that plot twist.
じゃあもうしちゃダメ。
Okay. I honestly agree to Rinné's request. I am both Sara's bodyguard and Karin's spy. But I am Rinné's partner first and foremost.
でもね、本当に好きな人とだったらいいんだよ。
What are you talking about?
エッチなこと。
Ooh, spoken like a true adult.
刹那ポイントもたまるよ。
True it is, Rinné. I've always loved.
はい、嘘。 マイナス100万刹那ポイント。
My return to the High Rangers is going to be one treacherous journey.
選ばれし愛の戦士だからね。
That's super cheesy.
恥ずかしくないよ。かっこいいよ。
Really? It would be great if blue and red would blue and red would team up with us.
ブルー？レッド？
They'll have to fill in for yellow.
イエローは帰ってこないの？
You can't get any points after all.
そっか。
But they'll come back one day when they find true love. Jeez, that was really cheesy.
恥ずかしくないよ。かっこいいよ。
Really?
じゃあ約束。絶対だよ。
Okay.
待ってるからね。せつな。
She might have said something seemingly profound, and before long, her breath settles into a steady rhythm in slumber. I'm sure that pillow talk didn't have any deep meaning to it, but I can't get those words out of my head.
絶対また会いに来て生まれ変わって待ってるから。
I wonder if people can really be reborn.
生まれ変わって待ってるから。
And if so, would we be able to do things over? In that case, how should I use this one chance? The chance she gave me, and she let me live again.
せつな。
What is it?
せつな。
Oh, just sleep talking. Suddenly reminded that the cold night, I huddled closer to Rinne and smoothed out the blanket. I want her to dream, no matter how short. The kind of dream where we go searching along the shore. The kind where she frolics in the waves in her bright white boots. Never Island. Another
ほら、ちゃんと覚えておきなさいよ。
science type of thing.